Hello and welcome back to another reaction of The Last of Us. Now last time we had a traumatic ending with the brutal murder of Joel as well as the town going up in flames. Now my predictions for this episode is Ellie's going off on a revenge mission and I'm assuming Tommy's going to be her +1 companion as it's sort of like the same two-person mission as the first game, which is what I'm guessing it's going to be as those two. Now I'm also kind of hoping that these two new faces also join into the party of the potential new love interest for Ellie as well as the love interest's ex-boyfriend. I can only imagine them two hopefully join in to have a bigger party in this game for a better story. So that is like my hopes for as the party going off on a revenge mission, and it kind of makes more sense that it being 4 people going on a revenge mission given the size of the group that brutally murdered Joel. As much as I love to see Ellie kick ass on her own against this group of trained individuals, it makes more logical sense for her to go with at least a few allies to help her take this revenge. So I'm predicting there's going to be this new girl that went off on a patrol with Joel that I really loved from the first episode, as well as this new guy that we see go off with Ellie on patrol. That's the sort of party I'm thinking is going to be joining Ellie and Tommy. I was quite shocked and traumatised after Joel's death, and I am fully rooting for Ellie's revenge. Now, one thing I will say, as an autistic individual, I've overthought everything repetitively. So I can see this new girl's side of things. She murdered Joel as revenge for Joel murdering her father. I get that. I would do the same thing. It still puts me in a bit of a situation where I don't know how I feel about the whole situation. It is sort of an eye for an eye, but she just took it too extreme, and definitely brutally beating him to death and in front of Ellie was definitely a bit too far. So I am rooting for Ellie's revenge, and I can't wait to see her take it. So let's take a wander into episode 3, shall we, to see how Ellie starts her revenge. Listen. Is he gonna have the watch? Or is he gonna give it to Ellie?
Give Sarah my love.
That's a beautiful way of looking at it. Yeah, for a second I wasn't sure if this was a pre-cordyceps or not.
You're in the hospital.
God, they must have kicked her pretty shitty in the chest. It's done
I'll
it.
give you something.
You get your revenge, girl. Was it a one-person journey? Unless they just threw that in there to hurt us. 3 months.
And how'd you rate your pain? Scale of 1 to 10.
Nothing.
One last PFT.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow. Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just need you to see one more person, then you're good to go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How are you doing?
Fine.
If you say it that fast, it kind of implies you're not.
Okay, ask me again.
How are you doing, Ellie?
Give me a moment. It's really complicated, because, you know, feeling. Oh, come on. I've been stuck in here since...
I love her sarcasm.
Yeah, I miss him. Upset and sad.
Of course. But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
When I got home, he was on the porch, and I should have talked to him.
Do you regret that?
Yeah, of course. Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't.
Agree.
In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
He saved me a lot of times. It's weird. No idea what he meant. I don't feel wronged. Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
Well, you really are doing good. Shit.
Oh, I really want to know what
Healthy
happens.
as you. What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah.
Oh, please let us find out what happens. I really want to know what happens. There's the face. The masking dropped. Gosh, have they really kept her in that hospital for 3 months? How badly do they fuck up her stomach or lungs? Fuck, if that's their house, that must feel cold and empty now. I guess she gets to watch. Use it.
Ellie? Yeah, I'm coming.
I went to the hospital. When did they let you out?
30 minutes ago? They made me talk to Gail. Oh, I should have said thank you for all those times she came to visit.
That's okay. You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
Yeah, no, probably not.
At least she's honest.
I made you cookies.
Oh? Just 'cause?
No, this is a peace offering. Because I'm about to make you angry. In the hospital, when you asked me about that day, I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from. Please just listen. The doctors told me not to upset you.
I don't give
If I told you where they were, you'd just start pulling your tubes out and crawling on your hands and knees to get there.
I don't give a fuck. You cost us time. You let them get away.
They
First
let you
of all,
heal.
This town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. Nobody was going to go after anyone. If you want to find someone, and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there.
That's smart.
I loved him too, you know. Okay, let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby. Where are they from?
I saw a patch on his backpack. Yellow triangle, wolf's head, and the letters WLF. He said there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front. Out of Seattle.
WLF. Wolf. Fucking morons. Did he say how small they were?
No, but seeing as how no one's ever mentioned them since, I'm guessing small enough for us to handle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't going to tell anyone before you. So now what?
I can go after him.
Well,
I gotta think about this.
think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
Ellie, the town is still recovering. So are you.
If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. We just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was my brother. I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. But if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary. Open it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard.
But you'll back us, right?
Of course I will. Come here. And you hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Yeah, this episode's hitting home for me right now. It's like, well, not this
Yeah.
episode's hitting me.
Buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
Yeah, this is hitting me a bit, this one. I was more in shock last episode, but now Joel's missing. It's hurting me. and I can't wait for the revenge mission. I felt nothing for Abby's revenge. I get why she did it, but I grew to love Joel. Did I see that right? Have they all got scars, smiles sort of thing? They all got scars.
Well?
No one following, all clear. Keep moving.
Good. Once we get resettled, teach you to whistle.
Why can't you tell me where we're going?
Because we don't know yet. So it was with our prophet. And that's how we keep our spirit alive. Or we keep ourselves safe.
Then can I have a hammer?
All right. You feel safer?
Yes.
Understand what we're giving you now. Keep you far, far safer than a hammer.
From home.
From war. Take cover!
Demons?
Wolves.
Alright. Good, but rotate. More.
Come on, man, let's
What? That little clip made me think I was watching something completely different.
Harder. Harder! Let's go! Last 5. There it is. Okay, done for the day.
So what'd you think?
Well, for someone who sat on their ass for 3 months, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah?
Push-ups?
Yeah, crunches when they weren't working.
Yeah, that'll do it. A few more weeks, you'll be right back to where you were before.
Nice. Whatever, fuck you. Heard you're on the council now.
Yep.
So you know about the meeting coming up.
I know about the meeting coming up.
Can I count on you?
Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's me.
I know.
Dude, you were there.
Come on.
Ellie,
You can trust a friend.
the council won't make up their mind until we hear people speak. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Because you're angry, Ellie, and no one's gonna vote for angry.
Rude.
Which is why I keep saying we need to invest more in turkeys. You can plot a graph that shows ease and resources versus time to harvest.
Eddie's scar on her eye looks different.
I'm sorry, but we gotta keep you on target here.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us, but he wasn't the only one. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. And now you want to send, what, you're saying 16 of our best? Well, while they're gone, who's going to be on the wall if raiders come? A wall that's barely mended. So my heart is with you, Tommy and Ellie. We are too hurt, and it is too soon.
Thank you, Rachel.
There's always going to be one, isn't there?
Next is Carlisle.
I'll be quick. This one's simple to me. People came and killed Joel. So why wouldn't we want to take our vengeance? Well, because we're not supposed to. Forgive and be forgiven. No grudges. And I'm not even a Christian. I've always seen the wisdom in that. That's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers, our capacity for mercy. Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy. Well, of course they don't deserve it. That's what makes it mercy. Well, to hell with that. To hell with you for saying it, Carlisle.
Seth, sit down.
No.
You're not on the list.
No! What the hell are we all talking about here? Boo-hoo, it's not fair. What, we gotta forgive everybody when they show up and piss in our eye? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God, somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up!
Well said.
They'll come back. They'll come back because we didn't make them pay. Goddamn victims.
Ellie?
Come on, girl, you got this.
I normally don't write things down, because I normally don't think before I talk. I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources, and at the worst possible time, and I want everyone to know. It's not because I want revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. Because it's either that, or we do nothing. That's what everyone else out there is going to do for us. A whole world of people who won't lift a finger if something bad happens to me or you. We have a word for these people. They're called strangers. And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through, but Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides, but I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done. Please, do it for us.
Thank you.
Well said, Eddie. Well said.
The council will now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Yes. No. No.
Is it going to be yes, no, yes, no?
No. 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 The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Did he vote no? Is he going to go with Ellie? Is it going to be him, Tommy, and her? I'd fuck off with on my own.
Attaboy 9!
Oh, shit.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Hell yeah.
I spotted you in the crowd at the meeting today. Yeah, she's probably been extra busy these last few weeks.
And I'm supposed to see a shrink myself, to process it all. I'm the only one here.
So what do you do then?
Oh, well, I'm an alcoholic. Complete fucking disaster. But you're not here because you're worried about me.
You see things others don't. I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid.
What, you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar.
Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. What matters is you're afraid. So, let's talk about it.
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did. All he was really doing was lashing out.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? Turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. You inherited her. I didn't want to keep her out of trouble. Some people just can't be saved.
Who is it?
Dina.
It's got an arsenal.
I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Are you alone?
I'm alone.
Get in. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here? So, what's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there? No? Well, better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
It's going to be them two.
Stay off the highways. Stay clear
Girl
of
power.
settlements. For provisions. Travel light but smart. Now, handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're gonna kill him.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. Slow and kicks like hell. Really? Shoot your damn ass off?
Oh, heard that before.
Everything else is what you figure except this. Boots. Love the Converse. Respect your consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking chucks.
I've done it before.
No chucks.
How the fuck are we gonna get all of this?
I know a guy. I love the man, but he's a little uptight about rules and shit. Wear all the clothes you're gonna bring. Fill your pockets with ammo. And meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Now you do.
Trade. It's better. Trade.
How'd you get her out?
She needs night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one who gave the us speech, not me. Saddlebags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by. Let's get you going.
Go on, Ellie. You've done your solid. Coffee beans. It's probably a good thing, I think. Is it Davina? Apologies if I got her name wrong. Very good thing she's relayed the information, because so Abby and all of her colleagues would have settled back in base and their guard would be completely dropped because nothing's come back for revenge just yet.
Okay, so... G. Green Day. Nope. So... Elemental...
What are you playing?
P. Are you seriously gonna make me do the entire alphabet?
The first person you kill.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, fun stories of childhood.
Okay, well, the first one's too fucked up, but I can tell you the second one.
I accept.
It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson. In Kansas City, he got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and, yeah.
Sorry, Ellie.
Interesting. I shoot a guy and you feel sorry for me.
Let me know if you see any outcroppings or spots with cover.
Why? That's okay. Holy shit, that came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen?
I'm a witch.
Clearly. Well, good night.
Night. Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve and, you know, the kids.
Okay. I mean, whatever, you were super high.
And you were drunk. How would you rate it?
Oh.
Scale of 1 to 10.
No.
You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious. Want to know if I'm any good at it.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad. That sucks.
That's average.
Well, you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry. Go back to Jesse.
I already did.
Well, there you have it.
Are these two gonna get together in this? I thought she was gonna turn around and rape Ellie then.
Maybe 10 miles. In theory, we'll come out near Highway 5, just north of the city.
I just noticed she's got 2 handguns.
What's that
God,
symbol?
she's loaded.
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
She gonna get the bow and arrow in this finally?
A lot of different calibers. I don't think this was Fedra. Dina! You okay?
Mm-hmm. Just...
God, these are even the kids. So these are the bow and arrow people from earlier.
I think it was a smell.
It wasn't easy to look at either. If this was fucking them, if Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids.
Monsters.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yep, 100% with Ellie's revenge now. That was a load of bullshit about the unarmed thing. I thought she was going to pick up one of the bow and arrows.
It's quiet.
Yeah. Too quiet.
Courtesy Viper.
Both, in all 4 movies.
9 more miles.
9 more. Wow. Fucking Seattle.
Plus no one's shooting at us. Guess there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Curtis or Viper?
What? No, that was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass.
You don't need to try.
No, you don't. I do love the old blown up cities like this. It looks so cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving up to the farm, all the way up between checkpoint 3 and 5.
Told me to watch 6 and 8. I want fucking 3 and 5.
Man, you copy?
Just give me a fucking second. Jesus. You're all good? We can move up.
Yeah, they got armoured vehicles. Oh, that's a little more than a few. Well, I just finished watching episode 3. This was a bit more of a heartfelt one at the earlier part of the episode. I definitely got my emotions going for the loss of Joel. A bit of delayed emotional reaction to that. If the wolf people did that to the tribal people with the bow and arrows, I am 100% on with Ellie getting her revenge. 100% easily done. Obviously, this episode was just getting all the plot points in place. So it's like obviously explained why it's going to be just Ellie and Davina, not anyone else. It kind of makes sense if you're playing as Ellie to do a revenge story and Ellie's the one doing all the combat. It makes sense for Davina to be the psychic that's a slight assistance. Like in the first game, it was you playing as Joel and Ellie was your like little assistance from the odd bottle here and there. Part of me was hoping Tommy would go. It makes sense he'd want revenge for his brother. And I was also hoping for Davina's ex, that's now on the council, to also join in with the party. So it is a shame we didn't get like a 3 or 4 person team going off for revenge. When it was the council meeting, I kind of felt like it was going to be very heavily on the no side with the votes, as as when it comes to the game itself, it wouldn't make sense for you to be going off with a large group for the majority of the game. It would like to have the same feel as the first game. It'd have to be like a 2-person or 3-person group. It'd have to be a small group, and 16 people is just way too many to expect it to actually be voted yes. I really hope I'm getting her name right, Davina. She is definitely becoming a very likable and lovable character. I'm really looking forward to this girl power team up of them taking revenge against the wolves. However, how this episode just ended, that is a lot. As big as the Fireflies seemed in the first season, these guys seem bigger and more well organised and equipped. They had armoured vehicles. So Ellie's got her work cut out. And it looks like next week's episode is going to really kick off big, and I can't wait for it. Let's just wait and see until next week, shall we? Until then, bye.